lazy boy. How about getting some non-thumb exercise for a change?
Like you? You're just gonna lay in your hammock and guzzle.
The hammock is exercise. I engage my core to start the gentle swaying.
Looks like there was a meltdown in your core a while ago.
Okay, Junior Simpson. How about a game of actual football? Me and my awesome VIP friend group versus your sucky dweeb nerd posse.
Okay, but if I win, I get your desserts for a month, and not February.
Fine. And if I win, you have to dress up as me, go to work and do nuclear stuff like a loser.
Deal. I'm already practicing my touchdown dances.
Oh, yeah? So am I. Daddy does not suck. He just needs a minute to watch film and break it down. Break film down. Break it all down.
It's Monday Night Football with the Cowboys hosting the Bengals.
I can be Bart. I have to be Bart. Just as long as I don't fall asleep. Must stay awake and not have a elaborate dream where Bart and I are in the NFL somehow.
And welcome to an elaborate dream where Bart and Homer are in the NFL somehow. That's right, the almighty shield has descended on Springfield in a mystery state. This game was supposed to happen in Dallas. Now it's happening in the little town that can't and won't.
We have a special guest today on the Manning Cast.
You all know him as America's favorite nuclear employee and donut-loving dad, Homer Simpson.
I'm thrilled to be here. I've been a big fan of this show ever since someone explained to me what it was 5 minutes ago. Do you guys sign this football? Come on.
Homer, we know you're a big football fan. Who's your team?
I kind of wait to see which team is winning the most, then act like I've always been a diehard fan. Go! Favorites!
Homer, that's terrible.
All right, Homer, you've racked up a lot of highlights over the years. So, what we thought we'd do here today is take a look at you in action and weigh in with our expert analysis.
Well, people do love watching you talk over things.
Homer, talk us through what you're seeing here.
Well, I think there comes a time in every man's life when he finds himself trapped in some runaway construction equipment.
Wow, I gotta tell you, that's a pretty solid hit.
Okay, now that's a lot of sparks. You don't normally see that from a human head.
Well, thank you.
Homer, what's going through your head as your head is being crushed by that drawbridge?
As you two elite athletes know, sometimes in the moment you just stop thinking and your instincts take over. Well, my instinct was to cry and to pee my pants a little bit.
Been there.
Done that.
So, Homer, tell us what you learned from being on the Manning Cast.
Well, you guys taught me what's really important in life. Finding a job where you only work 3 hours a week, and also not every week.
Well said, Homer.
Let's eat.
I know I'm not the first choice to deliver a football speech, but I agreed to when I realized that I guess I'm sort of the valedictorian of this team. So with that, friends, family, coaches, and various kick returners, I would like to begin with a quote. The dictionary is the only place that success comes before work. That, of course, is from Vince Lombardi, gridiron legend and fellow dictionary fan. So in conclusion, let's go out there and win! Not just for the victory, but also as proof of how good and motivational this speech was! Now go get 'em!
Okay, listen up, meatwads. It ain't often I'm asked to be motivational. No, I am more the cautionary tale type. But today, I want yous toilet tanks of talent to approach this game like you're me fighting a pigeon for a french fry. Sure, the opponent's gonna peck your fingers and maybe talon your eyes out. But if you hang on, if you bear down, yous all could walk away with something salty and still with ketchup on it, maybe. Now, let's go crumble up them Bengals and scatter their bits around like that poison that is supposed to take care of roaches, but it never does. It doesn't, but you is. Let's go.
Who's your roommate on road trips, and do they snore? Mine does.
Yeah, I had a snoring roommate in college. We roomed with players on the team at Ohio State, and one of them was actually Nick Bosa. One of us would snore, the other one would throw a pillow at them to wake up, and, vice versa.
My dad used to snore. He had to wear a mask so he didn't snore, but the machine was louder than his snore.
My husband eats 9,000 calories a day. What do you eat on a game day?
I think if I'm hitting all my goals, I want to be right around 6,000 to maintain my weight. So I'm still a little less than Homer. I'm surprised he hasn't ballooned up more than he already is. Maybe a little less Duff and donuts.
I'll eat a big breakfast, eggs, some kind of carbs, usually potatoes, some kind of smoothie, eat a bigger lunch, and then usually like some chicken and rice with some kind of vegetable right before game.
I see players wearing headphones as they arrive to games. If that was me, I'd have my cooking podcast on. What do you listen to before games?
You know what's crazy, Marge? I really don't even listen to music pregame. I'm a guy that just, like to listen to the outside sound and just try to focus on my inner thoughts as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me no pleasure to be here with you today because today we all bear witness to the madness of an exhausted man's hot dog fever dream. In this man's nitrate-soaked brain, he's playing football against his own son. A father pitted against his own flesh and blood. It's ridiculous, a travesty, an insult to the game of football, and a stain on our national fabric. What kind of stain? I can't say. Maybe soy sauce or gravy. Whatever it is, it's something dark and sticky and not machine washable. No, this national stain is dry cleaning only. And who's gonna pay for that? Not me. Just because I have dry cleaning money doesn't mean I'm gonna spend it on this.
Well yelled, as always, Stephen A. There you see Bart getting ready to take the field with the Bengals. He's got the Lambeau Leap at Adams Stadium. His dad, it's going to take a little extra effort. He does eat 6,000 calories a day, but he got up there. Not everyone's excited about this one, though. Spider Pig doesn't like this term. It's time for the coin toss.
Tails.
The other one.
Tails.
Why, you little... I'll take you to random... Homer Simpson, Sector 17 Nuclear Power Plant.
Mo Sislak, Shelbyville Dog Training Academy.
Bart Simpson, University of South Melbourne, also known as You Smell.
Hi, Lisa Simpson, Harvard class of 28, then probably Yale class of 30. I think it's important to mix it up a little.
Nelson Munch, Springfield Elementary Detention.
Herschel Kristofsky, Clown College, also known as ASU.
I'm Ralph!
To CeeDee Lamb, and now Homer enters the game.
Interesting. Dak Prescott out for the year. Cooper Rush a good start tonight, but they are putting Homer Simpson out there at quarterback.
Oh, boy.
On 2nd and 6, he fakes the give to Dowdle. He throws, and that is complete. What a start
Homer.
for Simpson. It's CeeDee Lamb. He was listening to Dan. Throw it to 88.
Always a good bet. You know, Dan, in some ways, the Cowboys' offense is actually a pretty good fit for Homer. Almost no motion, which we know is...
Allow the least but best athlete on the Cowboys' offense to go make a play.
ESPN analytics say go for it, and so does Professor Frink. I've just been told. It's 4th down and 1. They empty it out for Homer Simpson playing quarterback. Play clock down to 3. Simpson looking to throw. He floats it toward the end zone. Touch diddly down. CeeDee Lamb.
Woohoo! Oh, boy.
Homer Simpson. And that's just a perfect celebration for Homer's first touchdown pass in the NFL.
Well, Drew, you said that the Cowboys had not scored a first quarter touchdown. Well, that's impossible against this Bengals defense. CeeDee Lamb, corner route, touchdown.
They're taking out Joe Burrow in favor of Bart Simpson. What a rise for Bart, who was once the worst quarterback in the Springfield area after his dad put him in for Nelson. It's 3rd down and 10. Bart Simpson scrambles, throws, completes. It's to his sister. And Lisa's got the first down. She was in there for T. Higgins. They find her inside the 10 for a gain of 13.
How about Bart? Drew, you mentioned it. He wanted no part of playing quarterback. Actually wanted to play offensive tackle. But he gets the opportunity and he finds T. Higgins / Lisa. And it's a first down for this Bengals offense.
It's a pro.
The football, but I still love the fact that Bart's in that quarterback. And now look, Ralph or Lisa can be options.
Yeah, Burrow, Chase, and Higgins are out. Bart, Lisa, and Ralph are in. Bart Simpson takes the snap, throws to Ralph. Touchdown! Ralph! He's not in danger. He's in the end zone.
Nice! He choose to throw it to Ralph. I'm so happy for the little guy. Did you see his release at the line of scrimmage?
Not bad for a kid whose first helmet was a mixing bowl that he got his head stuck into. What a throw from Bart to Ralph.
And Bart is fired up. He's got his Adams Stadium leap on point. And look at the skills from Ralph. With moves like that, Mina, he's going to get a scholarship to Bovine University.
As you may have heard, I play saxophone at a 10-year-old level. Do you play any instruments?
I used to be in like the orchestra. Back in middle school, I used to play the bass. Did I like it? Yes, because I stood up the whole time and didn't have to sit down and have to do all that. Was I good at it? No.
When I was in the 7th grade at Summer Creek Middle School, I had the honor of being denied alto saxophone in order to play the bassoon. It's about 5 feet long, a double-reeded woodwind instrument, the largest woodwind out of all of them.
I learned how to play the piano a little bit this off-season. So right now, all I got is a couple songs on piano.
In my NFL career, I have taken up piano. I'm a pretty solid piano player. I can strum a little bit on guitar, but not enough to pull it out in front of people.
I've never played an instrument, but I would have loved to get into the drums, obviously.
About that. Before Maggie can even speak, she can fly around in that thing. Bart is in the secondary. So he's thrown a touchdown. Now he's trying to prevent a touchdown. Cooper Rush has the snap on 2nd and 10. He throws. That's picked off. Oh! It's Cam Taylor-Britt.
Cam Taylor-Britt said, yoink. I'm going to take that.
How about Bart?
Bart Simpson coordinating the defense.
Well, most kinds of dirt. Maybe not the fancy stuff, but also the spy on Joe Burrow. How about the respect for that sneaky athleticism?
Stays out there for a crucial 4th and 3. Burrow's pass incomplete. Blown up by Mo Sislak. Kid Gorgeous, a.k.a. Kid Presentable, a.k.a. Kid Gruesome, makes the play.
How about the celebration afterwards? You know, Drew, you mentioned Homer was in charge of the Super Bowl halftime choreography. He also started the taunting.
Well, Mina was singing the praises of Overshone. Mo replaces him and makes the play. Cowboys ball when we come back. We'll decide to
the original
go for the
disgusting
field goal.
brothers.
Lenny and Carl are teaming up for the field goal.
It's a bold choice replacing Aubrey.
Yeah, one of the best kickers in the NFL, but this is a 35-yard attempt for Dallas. And it's right down the middle, straight between the donuts. The kick is good. Oh, Krusty, don't be so hard on
Krusty. That's
I
tough.
mean, hey, when you had Bart on as the I Didn't Do It kid, a lot of people were watching it then. It looks like They're spotting Lisa out at the 6 as she just makes sweet music, tight-roping that sideline.
I think Lisa scored.
Yeah, Dan, I think they're going to overturn this.
What's the worst trash talk you've ever heard? And don't worry about language. Bart's my son.
Earlier in my career is a little meaner than it is now. Usually people have been really nice to me this year for some reason. And that has made me laugh because I'm getting a lot of compliments and not a lot of trash talk this year, which is a little different.
I don't know if I can say this on live air, like national TV. So anytime we're in Philadelphia, they got some good stuff for me. They do their research when we plan them.
I think it would be nice if everyone got a turn to be quarterback. What position would you play if you could play a different one?
If I could play another position, I would probably be a kicker. You know, they don't do too much at practice, so definitely be a kicker.
I would really like to play defensive end. Obviously, I probably need to grow about 5 or 6 inches, probably put on about 40, 50 pounds. And then after that, it's all go.
Are you happy about the you in video games? I can ask Bart to let you win when he plays you if you want.
I'm not, actually. Madden always underrates me, I feel, but at least we get a free copy.
Scratchy are the Chain Gang, and they're up to their typical antics already. Also here, Marge is in the stands. Let's see who she's rooting for. Is it her husband Homer and the Cowboys or her son Bart and the Bengals? Abe Simpson is here. Grandpa typically yelling at a cloud. Tonight he's yelling at the crowd. Chief Wiggum, as always, has a donut. Seems to be confused about who's playing in this game, and there's Sideshow Bob. What does he have up his sleeve tonight? Are there any rakes here? Mr. Burns saying excellent as he has finally brought the NFL to Springfield. Comic book guy. Will he be impressed by what he sees? I'm guessing probably not. And there's Maggie Simpson all the way up in the sky cam. She can't speak, but she can operate this machinery. Her older sister Lisa giving a pregame. Barney Gumble, Springfield's favorite alcoholic. He's in there at running back on a 2nd down and 2. And Cooper Rush gives Barney the rock. He finds a seam on the right side. There goes Barney Gumble. Free Duff beer for everyone. A gain of 27 as Barney sets up 1st down and goal.
Not bad for a guy who hasn't had an income in 32 years. The ability to get outside the tackle and make a run, that's pretty good for Barney, who loves to sing.
And Tony Dorsett, elite company for Zeke, and now his quarterback is Homer J. Simpson, and the J stands for J.
Homer in, playing quarterback. Does he love a matchup? Does he love the opportunity to get the ball out against the Bengals defense that's going to blitz him, meaning come after him, and play man versus man defense?
Look at Homer barking out instructions. On 2nd and goal, Homer drops back to pass. He throws. He connects. Touchdown, Dallas. Homer to Brandon Cooks.
Not going to say I called it, but are we surprised that Homer gets in the game and he seeks out a Cooks?
The flag is against the defense. Homer and the Bengals will decline the penalty. And Homer Simpson throws his 2nd touchdown of the night. It doesn't matter that none of the fans want to catch him because he checks in at almost 300 pounds. He throws a seed to Brandon Cook.
How about this matchup right now? Bart, quarterback, Homer playing safety. Who's going to win the battle?
Ooh.
When these guys come in, it seems like big plays happen. Bart back to pass on 2nd and 9. He throws.
Oh.
It is intercepted.
Oh, boy.
Homer Simpson catches it with the top of his head. Ay caramba, indeed.
Oh, he's never going to live that one down.
Face. It says, I'm Homer Simpson. Who the hell are you?
Oh, vicious taunt, Drew.
What a play by Homer.
Does he catch it?
His beefy arms under the football. And it's an earthquake as he goes to the turf. But it's Cowboys ball.
Next time my brother pranks me, I'd love it if you'd come over and tackle him. Did you ever have fights with your siblings?
Lisa, we did fight growing up, me and my sister Taylor. Not even close to as diabolical as you and Bart, but it's normal Midwest family scuffles.
Yeah, we typically argued about what songs were going to be played, where we're going to stop for food, and since I was a baby, I always got my way, so whatever I wanted, I got.
So I like culture on vacations. My brother likes water slides. Ugh. So once we went to the Water Slide Museum as a compromise. Ugh. Where do you like to go on vacation?
I can think of my favorite vacation. We did a Disney cruise to the Caribbean. My mom surprised us on Christmas break. We had no idea where we were going or what was happening. So of course I brought my PlayStation. And it's just basically a soft, no, you can't bring this on here. So yeah, they took it. I did not miss it on the vacation, so that was great. And then when I came back, they gave it to me. The PlayStation worked. I still have it to this day, actually. It's in my closet at home, so yeah.
Of offenses in the NFL.
Well, hey, Spider Pig is now the football? No, we don't use pigskin anymore. It's all synthetic.
Don't tell Lisa.
So we thought Spider Pig is the ball, and Burrow throws Spider Pig to Mike Gesicki for a gain of 13. I don't know how I feel about that.
How hard do you think it is to catch a flying pig? Mike Gesicki does it seamlessly for the Bengals.
It's just a little airborne. It's still good. When I see that, I just think they've tried nothing and they're all out of ideas.
All right. Well, Krusty has already hit one field goal from 37 yards. This from 29. Krusty's kick is up, and Krusty's kick is good. All right.
Oh, baby. Folks, we've got a tie game. 10 minutes left. The winner will be showered with praise. The loser will be taunted and booed until my throat is sore. Finally, Millhouse gets a shot.
It would be a real coincidence if they made a play right here, and they do. Bart to Millhouse, who puts it on the ground. Yoink for the Cowboys defense.
No. This is what it feels like when doves cry. Millhouse coughing up the ball in a key moment. Oh, and here come the pretzels.
Hang on just a moment.
Catch it?
Is it incomplete? Did he have it long enough for that to be a catch and fumble?
Millhouse, you thought your locker was stuffed with stuffed animals and asthma inhalers before this.
Marge Simpson. Hey, Marge, if Homer loses tonight's game, he has to give up desserts for a whole month. Do you think he can survive that long without donuts?
I believe Homer can do anything if he sets his mind to it. Oh, no, he can't. I just made that answer up for TV.
Any concerns with Maggie running the Skycam?
She is? Are there seatbelts in those things? Can't she run a ground cam instead?
All right, she's been up there for almost 3 hours.
Your most juice bar is gonna be pulp. Deal with it.
Yeah, looking for Mr. Schwarmer. First name Ben.
Ben Schwarmer? Anybody know a Ben Schwarmer? Ben Schwarmer. Oh, that's a good one. Ben Schwarmer. I'm gonna wrap your head around the bench and that'll warm you.
Maybe we'll see Lisa Simpson on offense here for Cincinnati. Mina Kimes, your girl, has been tearing it up.
Listen, I hope Dan's prediction comes through because what a perfect ending to this game, right? Dan, you alluded to Lisa conscientiously objecting to the building of this taxpayer-funded stadium. But that said, you know, you can still be socially aware but also love the game of football. Lisa, you've inspired me in many ways. Let's go out and win it tonight.
3rd down and 20. You got to try something. Max protect for the Bengals. It does not work. Joe Burrow goes down. It's Marist Liufau with the sack. Bart
Is that
Simpson.
Homer Simpson?
Yeah, Bart Simpson brought down by his own father.
Homer having the night of a lifetime.
Homer Simpson having himself a game. Dan Orlovsky, he's a two-way player.
He's been able to play safety, have eyes on his son, Bart Simpson, and get that huge interception. And then how about the last play? Becomes an edge rusher, and all that trash talk and disrespect and...
I think we underestimated the revenge game factor, Dan. You laid it out there perfectly. Homer has been waiting his entire life for this moment.
All the comments, all the one-liners. Every time that Bart mouthed off, he's taking it out on him tonight.
Every time he said, "Why you little?" he's got a chance to get back at him tonight. And remember, this is what's at stake. Bart, he wants Homer's desserts. Homer wants his son to go work for him at the nuclear power plant. At 10 years old, feels unsafe, but of course, that's not what Homer is worried about. He just wants to get some time off work. And he certainly doesn't want to go to overtime tonight. So with the Cowboys about to get the ball back on a punt by the Bengals and Ryan Rico, can Cavante Turpin, one of the most dynamic players in the NFL, do something here? Oh, that kick is blocked!
Oh,
it's blocked!
Oh, my gosh!
Whoa!
The Bengals picked it up.
That's Bengals football.
It's Bengals football. Muma Jongmeta scooped it up, and the Bengals retained possession.
The opportunity, Bart, find Lisa.
Do the Cowboys want to let them score at some point? The ball's all the way out at the 40-yard line, so Bart will throw. It's Lisa, puts her foot in the ground, leaves her dad in the dust, and says, "If anyone needs me, I'll be in the end zone." Touchdown, Cincinnati. Bart to Lisa, 40 yards.
Could it have been anyone else other than the brother and sister duo? Terrorized them all game long. Lisa said, "Smell you later."
Does Bart get the last laugh against his dad? What a great job by Bart. Remember, we talked about it in break. Thought that Lisa was going to be the one to score the game-winning touchdown.
That's right. That's right. Homage to Homer, lays down on the job.
Oh, and there he is,
Again.
Trey Hendrickson. He says, "Take a seat." The NFL sack leader and the only guy who can provide a pass rush for the Bengals this year comes up clutch.
What a great rush. Now, this is when I wonder if Bart decides to put Nelson on defense, huh? Maybe as a pass rusher, maybe puts Lisa on the field, try to slow down this offense. Drew, I agree with you. Does Homer have the opportunity to get the ball in his hands and make a play for the Cowboys?
This would be the time to put him in there on 3rd down and 15. Dallas with just one timeout left. Rush to throw over the middle. It is caught. The clock's going to wind. It's the tight end, Jake Ferguson. He gains 8.
All right,
And Dallas,
Cincinnati.
they use that final timeout.
No.
Oh, boy. Look at this. It's Homer's dream, so anything can happen. All Homers versus all Barts on the play to decide the game.
Normally, I'd say Bart's got this, but Homer's gotten the better of him quite a few times, Dan.
I'm going to bank on Bart Simpson finding a way to make a play and once again upending his dad.
It all comes down to this. 4th down and 7. A stop for Cincy, and they win the game. Homer Simpson back to pass. Homer Simpson throws, looking for Homer, and it's incomplete. And Bart Simpson and the Cincinnati Bengals will turn the lights out at Adams Stadium.
Homer had Homer wide open. Homer had Homer wide open and just never looked his way.
Homer had a clean pocket. Not his best rep.
And
Okay,
Homer
Bengals.
Simpson, you can kiss desserts goodbye for an entire month.